Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Tales of Zestiria. Well, I said I was going to go back, and we will, but I want to do a few things before we go back to the town. First off, I wanted to fight in this, which, I'll be skipping over as usual, but I wanted to do that before I went all the way back. I was also told I missed a discovery point over on the bridge, so I think we'll check that out, and then I'll head back. So, I'll see you when we get to the bridge, I suppose. Oh yeah, I forgot there will be a cutscene here, won't there?
These Hellions are getting stronger and stronger.
Well, that's kind of what this place was built for, I guess.
Lila, how many Crucibles of Malevolence are there in total?
There are 7 confirmed locations, but there may be others as yet undiscovered.
And all of them are engaged in this venomization?
I don't know. They were supposed to be sealed by a protector seraph named Goff.
Goff. If I recall, he serves Hayanawa, one of the 5 lords.
So we may have to assume Heldolf has killed him.
We may.
We'll be lucky if he only killed him. If Goff's been kept alive and got thrown into a crucible,
He'd be a dragon by now.
it's just a possibility. But it's Heldolf we're talking about.
That was fun. I like that one.
They're so good.
It's a lot easier to fight
Especially
if you
after a
have
battle.
somebody else, especially someone else who can heal. Oh no, it's this kid. What do you want, kid?
All right.
Oh no.
I finally found where he's located.
Hey!
Careful! You okay?
Thank yous. I'm a bit weary from my journeys. But it's time to settle the scores. Gotta hurry to the cat's corner.
What is wrong with this kid?
The turtles. He's still hurt.
He's going to Cat's Corner, huh? Is he going to have a duel there?
It's the illusionary village where cats live.
It might become a huge cat and turtle free-for-all.
So, I wonder, where exactly is this Cat's Corner?
I've never heard of it before.
I don't know much either.
We're gonna have to do some research.
Do we have to?
Let's start by asking Seraphim, who are knowledgeable about regional lore.
Good idea. Guardian Seraphim are more likely to know something about the lore or legends.
Or even better, we could never talk to the turtle kid again. It was a silly decision, truly. Ah, here we go. Yeah, because I'd never actually gone down the side paths because I fought the big monster, I never saw this.
What's that?
They're crabs? Crabs on the bridge. Terror from the sea.
Look at that! All the way up here, even.
Get back, Rose!
It's a Hellion!
What are you talking about?
Crab
That!
hellions
The
and
red
turtle
creature,
hellions.
Get away from it!
Seriously? It's just a crab.
Just nothing. Look, that monster has 8 legs.
As crabs do.
And big, fearsome pincer claw things.
Very crab-like.
And it's got a pointy shell, and
And the little ones are running around blowing bubbles. And
Definitely a crab.
for real?
For real. They're fairly common creatures of the sea.
And for the record, they're delicious.
you mean to say that this thing is all over the ocean?
Yeah, I had no idea. Ugh.
Seriously, your heads are full of the dumbest crap, and yet you've never heard of crabs?
Well, you might be the same if you lived your whole life in a mountain village.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not Suray's fault. I bet he's never seen the sea before. Look at those. They're blowing bubbles. Why are they up here? That's a little odd. Anyway. Yeah, let's head back to the village now. Oh, wait, this is Celestial Oh my gosh, look! Oh, what's that thing? Curious doll statuette. What was that? Tebow, or something. I cannot remember his name.
That's a funny thing they've got here. A doll inside of a doll.
Oh?
There's a Yuri
You
doll
see them a lot
inside.
in the north. It's folk art.
You don't think... Maybe it's meant to symbolize the relationship between Seraphim and humans?
Whoa, I wouldn't go overthinking it.
But look, they specifically chose this odd configuration. There has to be some meaning behind it, don't you think?
Undoubtedly. So what would you say it means then, having a human inside of a seraph?
Well, maybe it represents the distinct personality inside each seraph? No, hold on. Perhaps, in depicting a fanciful inverse of the typical seraph and human vessel relationship, it's meant to symbolize coexistence between the two. Zavid, is there anything inside the innermost doll?
Huh? Yes. Typically in the very core is a plum pit.
A plum pit? Yes, a symbol, of course. But of what? A pit is a seed, a sign of rebirth, perhaps? But then, why a plum? True, some bloom in the spring, but...
I'm starting to get why you like toying with our boy Mickey here.
I know, right? In some ways, he's even more pure than Saray.
Such rich philosophy. Very profound.
I didn't even notice that. Oh, what is his name? I know I'm close. Yeah, it's Tipo. That's what it was, Tipo. Alright, we've got some more things over here. Is this the one where you're talking about buying it?
Agil, find anything
I know that was
interesting?
Pendrago.
Sure did, boss. Remember how you were looking for iris gems?
Earth and Historia! Did you find one?
We did, but we were a little late.
Someone besides Saray wants them?
The guy that brought it is a priest who's studying archaeology.
Archaeology? Is he studying ruins?
I'm not really sure, but he has published several books.
Oh man, that's awesome!
I'm interested in his writing.
Could you try to stay on topic for once?
And who's this researcher?
As far as I know, he went to the Litwurg Bearwoods near Plitzerback wetland for some research.
That's pretty dangerous.
Though I do understand how he feels.
I'm a bit worried. Let's go.
Well, I guess now we have a story reason to go over there. Glad I didn't explore the whole area already. Well, a remote village like this, you can't do much about prices. Mind you, it'd be a different story if Logren actually had something of value to trade with the rest of the land. How am I supposed to help that? I can't make a natural resource. Not very well, anyway. Prices have fallen somewhat, but nowhere near enough. Think I better give up any thoughts of sourcing my supplies here. Oh, hey, it's you. It's just a hearsay, but supposedly cats have the ability to transform into actual cats. At least, that was the rumor I heard a long time ago. No idea if it's true, though. Thanks. So much mumbo-jumbo. So, there should be some people over here as well. Yes. Did you hear about the woman they call the Saint who went out to Plitzerback wetland south of Zapgot to found a village? I think she must really be a saint traveling all the way to the back of beyond like that. That or something else. Yeah, we definitely need to head to that village. For one thing. And then I saw on the warp screen. Yeah, we gotta go to Pendrago. And there are some other spots that we wanted to go to as well. Like the Gorge has another thing. And I thought there was one more. Not sure right off. But yeah, there are a few other spots that we want to go to, I think. So yeah, we're gonna fast travel to them though. I went and spent all my money pretty much. Most of it anyway. So hopefully this shouldn't really cost too much. Oh, but first we have the skit.
I guess it's difficult to decrease the price of something when it's already gotten so high.
It does feel like the merchants are rather merciless on the pricing, but it's not like they've been affected by malevolence.
Right.
So I guess even returning the blessing won't solve everything.
A blessing alone can't change the hearts of people.
It's all so complicated.
At least the people of Logren haven't given up on restoring their village.
Either way, the shepherds shouldn't get involved.
Yeah, this is where the merchants come in.
So basically don't do anything. Good to know. Now look at that price. That's nice and cheap. I like that. So let's look into, I think we are going to see if we can buy one in Pendrago with my extremely small amount of money. Maybe I'll have to get more. I don't know. Oh, hey. I think Zod the jewelry merchant trades in iris gems. He made off towards the Westron Bolt Gorge, but I haven't heard anything of him since.
A jeweler who handles iris gems, huh?
Let's head for Western Bolt Gorge.
Well, that was one of my goals. Okay, I guess we'll head there then. So it looks like there's one of those spots right there. Which they don't explain in the icon guide what those spots actually mean, but... I should check there. And I'm gonna guess they probably... There's gonna be someone there that says, oh, I think I heard about them. They headed off to a dungeon, you know, or something. Equally as useless to us at the moment. Or he's right here. A man suddenly attacked me and ate my iris gem.
Ate the iris gem? That sounds like a Hellion. I mean, one hopes.
So we gotta find the man that ate the iris gem, beat him up, steal back the iris gem, and then teach the man a lesson about making friends, or something. I'm sure that's exactly how that's gonna go. And this is one direction I didn't go, which leads to a dungeon, Ganglin Ruins. So at the very least I can teleport back here if they say there's some sort of story-related things here. And there's a monolith hiding by the snake.
Is that a monolith?
It is a monolith, you're correct. Humans use martial arts and hidden arts, Seraphim use martial arts and seraphic arts, and when armatized, use hidden arts and seraphic arts. Which art you use should of course take into account whether the enemy's weak in defense or art defense, but should also familiarize yourself with what kind of attacks they use. Understanding this will help you to truly dominate your foes. And this is the one section of the gorge I haven't been to yet. I went that way to get to the Wind Temple, but I hadn't gone up here yet.
There should be a vista point nearby.
A vista point? Oh boy. Take a look at a vista point. Like how nearby? Like right here nearby? I want to look at a vista. Is this not vista enough for you? I guess not. Okay. That's unfortunate. He says there's a vista point, but he doesn't actually put a spot on a map or anything. I want a cool vista point. Noise cancelling headphones. Shuts out all noise so you can't hear a thing, but the best part is, hey, are you listening? Talk about something that's not supposed to be in the time frame. Unless, of course, they're just really, really big ear cover things. I don't know. Alright, Saray. You get to be the guinea pig. Nice. I don't know why you'd want noise-canceling headphones. Maybe so you could stop listening to people complain. That's about all I'd get out of that. Is this a vista point? Does not appear to be a vista point. There's an evil-looking goblin guy over here, though. Did you eat any iris gems recently?
We can't hold back. Return to the win. A goblin lord,
Which means...
that is totally awesome at riding that thing.
Figured you'd say that.
Dance, Embers.
Commands the goblin army.
Dance, Embers. Piece of cake.
Hey, it wasn't that easy.
That was a cinch.
It was a little easier than that.
Then what was it?
A piece of cinch?
Yes. Excellent.
Boom! Earth and Historia!
Hey there. General has a child, but its form is inhuman and he cries a howl of despair. This general guy has a terrible life. That's not a child, it's a demon!
What was that? That baby?
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earth and Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
And it wasn't just some random tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using seraphic arts.
You mean a Hellion or Seraph used an art on humans?
Most likely for revenge.
Pretty disturbing art. No, more like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment, no matter what they've done.
I'm still a little bit upset that I couldn't find that vista point. It must be somewhere down there, I don't know. Oh yeah, do you have anything to talk about? Priest who studies archaeology. Listen, the Litwork Bearwoods. Oh. So we gotta go do that. Saint, neat. Holy woman setting up a village. Yeah, we still gotta go to the wetland. Alright. I guess it'd be a good idea, you know, to finish up getting the entire picture before we go ahead and, what's it called? Before we go ahead and, like, finish up the game. I'm not even sure if it'll let us finish it without getting all the Iris gems, but it kind of sounds like you have an option. Pastel Parasol. Cool. Hers is probably one of the more visible things for parasols, just because she opens them up in cutscenes and whatnot. That would increase her magic attack by a lot. Yep, and we'll go with that. And another crucible, really. Didn't quite expect to run into another one up here. Sort of chilling out. Where does this... What is it? What is this? Only Edna. Oh, do I even know how to fight with Edna? Oh boy. Oh, alright. I'm gonna set up for that.
Things are getting heavy.
So she's not a bad melee user.
Let it snow.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's another character that you're probably not supposed to go full melee with, but I will.
Ticket. Special delivery.
Not bad.
Spin, spin. Time for your embrace. Time for your embrace. Finally.
I like her. She's cool. She's not only does she have a pretty decent healing move, but her melee attacks are pretty good too.
Vulnerable. Frozen corpse is going to hell. Final embrace. Gravity rules everything. There's a certain beauty in winning this way.
So, I was told in one of the comments, you know, it's something they taught me before, but it is a bit much to learn, that if you do combos and stuff, it speeds up your casting time for a character. For characters with casting time, I should say. Seraphs and whatnot. And, if you manage that properly, you know, if you get in like a combo and then you use an art, it makes it go a lot faster. So, using that helped a lot. Fighting with an umbrella gives Edna both a varied arsenal and a solid fundamentals. She can fire projectiles at threatening enemies from afar while waiting for a chance to swoop in and wallop them with her umbrella. Seraphic arts are notable for having a time delay trigger tied to the number of hits. Can also deliver a burst of consecutive strikes on her own. High defense enables her to fight in close quarters. I actually really liked fighting with her. Her fighting style was very, very, like, pick-upable, I guess.
Grunts are just grunts, venomized or not. Take a hike, you monsters. Wear sunscreen. Stay hydrated.
If a mountain lion attacks, wave your arms and make noise.
Why would a mountain lion attack a Hellion? That doesn't make any sense.
Youch! Even if they were grunts, it still must have been tough battling them by yourself. Good job, Edna.
That's nothing. Grunts aren't tough by definition. but feel free to maintain your entirely unnecessary concern for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once I got the combo and then use an art thing down, I think I did a lot better.
I wonder who that archaeologist could be.
He's got the same interests as you, right? He must be a weirdo.
Probably. By which I mean absolutely.
You guys are so mean.
Anyway, we're gonna check out the wetland now. So we got that iris gem from the other place. There's this. There's a few more things to do.
Think he'll have some new stories to tell us about ruins?
I certainly hope so.
We know how much you like ruins. Alright, the more you use an art, the more stars they'll acquire. Not only will this lower their SD cost, ooh, that's nice, but the more stars you have for all arts, the greater your initial BG in battle. In other words, even arts you don't care for much can be handy to use. Don't just stick to your favorite arts, use them all. You might even discover new ways to appreciate the ones you'd written off. That does remind me, I haven't checked out Soray's arts in a while. I've used the same ones for quite a bit. I bet he's gotten some new ones. Actually, I don't know if he has. A lot of these look about the same. Maybe we've gotten all of ours. It's such a weird thing, it really is. Just that this whole art system is way different. Like, he doesn't get a lot of arts like I'm used to from a Tales game, but at the same time, a lot of his B attacks are arts themselves. In fact, all of them are really, and there's so many different ones now. When we started, it was sort of just like
we need to find
one
the
combo.
iris gem.
Yeah, I know.
It just started off as like one art or one art combo, and now we've got all these different combinations we could make. Are there ducks in here? I hear duck sounds. Hover jet boots. Hover jet boots. How does that work? Do you want some hover jet boots? They increase focus by like a ton. But it would lower her magic attack. But considering she doesn't do a whole lot of magic attack, she's more of a, I mean, she does sometimes, but I think that focus gain will be a lot better. Alright, sorry, I had to make a quick cut there. Well, it doesn't exactly betray the expectations. It's very wetlandsy.
Hey everyone, may your knowledge from you! Sword flare! Rend the darkness! Desert flames! Yeah! Ready? Sword flare! 3000 flash! Dance, embers!
Here it comes! Ocean
Burn! Rend the darkness! Rise and rage, flames!
Ocean flare!
Ketrid flames! Burn! Rend the darkness! How's this?
Spirit unleash away from the head!
Ketrid flames!
Infusing!
Crimson X, sweet dreams!
Here's landing your arms with the truth is within!
Sword flare! Rend the darkness! Sweet dreams!
Don't let it
Crimson Edge! Crimson Edge! Strike! It's over!
So tell me, how does love make you two feel?
I feel like I want this jerk to get away from me. Is that love?
Oh yeah, that's love for sure.
Love takes many forms. I see. Remove the ego from a love-hate relationship and what's left?
must be hate.
That was a difficult battle.
What are you?
Let's restore our
What are you,
vitality.
octopus lady?
Shall we go?
These ones are even more adept at water attacks than Scylla. You should stand back while I take them on. We'll be counting on you, Edna.
Okay then. Octopus lady, please, please, no.
Sword rain! Crimson Edge! I can't Give my all!
Can't be finished yet!
Yeah! Bring these demons!
Spirit King! Fang Blade!
Not strike! Freezing strike! It's over! Be gone! Strike! It's over!
A storm of flame surrounds me! Abandon your house!
Be gone!
Within!
Strike! Slice through air!
Aim and fire! Let's do our best!
Yeah! Burn! Darn it!
Spirit cleansing! Elixir piercing!
Yeah!
And you're
Darn it!
Gotcha! Burn crimson!
Sword flare! Rend the darkness!
And draw my bow! Unleash your hit!
What a formidable opponent!
Let's restore our health.
Let's not fight any more octopus ladies. Is this a normal form of travel? Does everyone, if they want to get this far, have to walk over the lily pads? I suppose so. There's some very large lily pads here. I forget, has vine climbing been a thing in this game up until now? I can't really remember if that's a new thing or not. I don't think it's a new thing. No function as armor. So I'm gonna guess this is low defense but like high attack or something. Maximum BG +1, well that's pretty nice. HP recovery upon defeating enemy, you get high art attack and high focus. Yeah, it lowers your defense by a good chunk. Lowers your art defense also by a decent chunk. Raises your magic attack by a little bit better-ish. Ooh, it's iffy. It's really iffy. Yeah, sure, why not? I like being dangerous. Lila's gonna die. Oh, and there's starfish enemies?
Starfish?
Pretty much.
Can the starfish float?
Pretty much.
Tiger blade!
I'm pretty sure that's not how starfish work.
Captain Flame! Sweet dreams! This isn't over! It won't end here! Ready? Let's keep it up! It's time! Howling blade! Full tempest! Alright! Howling deluge! Freezing strike! Searing gale! Yeah! Freezing strike! Earth dragon fang! Dance embers!
Water! I still got stamina to spare.
There's a number of bridges you can't cross because there are no lily pads. Wait, was that? Oh, that was more vines. We could climb this. I think there was one part that I had to climb vines in. It was that one cave, I remember. There was that. That's the only vine climbing I think we've done as of yet. So you surprised me the first time you did that, but not since. Oh look, there's a Norman over there. And I bet we have to jump to him. Yep. Just chilling out on a lily pad. Capability versus fiends. I wanna kill some fiends. Thanks, Norman, buddy. Where does this lead to? This leads to another dungeon. That leads to a dungeon. That looks like the villagey thing that I think we're supposed to be heading to. Though when passing over it definitely looked kind of ruined. So I'm not so sure about that. There are a lot of vines. And that's to the woods, I think. Is that the woods we were supposed to be going in? What is it? One of these we were supposed to go to some woods. Litwurg Bearwoods, yeah. So this is one place we definitely needed to go to. Yep. And if this place doesn't look like dust and death and ash, I don't really know what does. Like, this actually looks pretty bad here.
Ready, McLeo?
Yeah!
It's a Cyclops. Emphasis on the Z. Get it?
Not really.
Like turtles?
Just give us the battle tips, please.
Kettrick flames!
Glimmer Dragon!
Cyclops like turtles?
Ready? How's this? Blade Fang!
This doesn't look good.
Blade Fang! Earth Dragon Fang! Lord of Wind! Violent Project! Shred 'em!
Burning Shot!
Winds!
Sword and Fire! Crimson Flame! May it burn your soul!
Yeah, burn everything.
Who's next?
Not this time! Whirlwind Slash! Carve my path! Can you keep up? Come Divine Wings! Swarm the skies! Sylvistia!
Sweet dreams.
Violent Project! Piece of cake!
Hey, it wasn't that easy.
That was a cinch.
Alright, yeah, I think we'll stop off there. I just kind of wanted to see if they were any more difficult. I guess it was like an extra hard area or anything. Yeah, we'll stop there for today. I don't know, once again, I don't know how long this video is, because of those crucibles and stuff. I'll have to cut out a bit. But it was another fun one for me, to say the least. And we'll have to explore that. I think we need to go to the villagey area here, if I'm not mistaken. Probably via that, whatever that platform is there. That'll be next time to worry about. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And we'll get back to more of this next time. Bye!